Take heed. This book should not exist, and yet this book must exist. When I, Lorath, consider the history of the Herodic Order to which I have belonged, I feel both pride and shame. As a younger man, I dreamed of joining them, even against my father's wishes. He was a soldier and a blacksmith who worked with the hard material of the world at hand. He had little use for ancient knowledge and scholarly tombs, but I admired the Herodrim for their courage, their power, and for what I believed to be wisdom. I trusted in their goodness. That was a long time ago, and I am now an old man with more scars than I can count. Each one aches for my many years, yet it is the invisible scars that bend my back the most. In the darkest moments of my despair, I have sometimes thought of my father, hammering away in the red heat of his forge, and wished that I had taken the path he wanted for me. For the Herodrim have not always been wise. Some even turned toward the very evil they had sworn to fight. Nor have I always been wise. I have made mistakes, terrible mistakes that it is possible that my name will be remembered in infamy, and I will be spoken of in whispers reserved for the damned. If that should be the case, I cannot object to it. Had I been more observant, had I been stronger, had I seen the betrayal to come, Donan might still be alive. Instead, I sit here in his study, surrounded by his possessions, writing this book. Some might roughly question how I can risk creating such a volume, knowing as I do now that not even my fellow Herodrim can be trusted with the knowledge I intend to write in its pages. But I see no other way. The Cathedral of Light have seized the vault, and I don't know what will be left when they are through. The need for this record, therefore, outweighs the danger it represents, even if it were all to fall into the wrong hands. So I write this book for your sake, you who are listening to my words. In these pages you will find a catalogue of the many powerful relics scattered and hidden throughout Sanctuary, from the seemingly mundane to the extraordinary. Some objects described herein are imbued with the light of angels, while others burn with the hellfire of demons. Some are weapons, and some are symbols of peace. Some no longer exist, except as memories and ideas. But never forget that all are perilous, each in its own way. I will give you this knowledge to arm you for the fight that is undoubtedly before you. That way, when evil finds a foothold and flourishes once again, at least I can say it will not be due to ignorance. That is why this book must exist. It will be up to those who come after me to decide what the Herodic Order might yet become, broken as it is, or if it is to go on existing at all. Perhaps it will rise once more to its former stature, and be again what I admired in my youth. Alas, I will leave such dreams to more hopeful souls than mine. The events of my life have taught me well that evil is inevitable and can never be truly destroyed. It can be banished, it can be thwarted, it can be driven back, but only for a time. I have come to accept that we humans are merely battlefield fodder, trapped between the high heavens and the burning hells in their eternal conflict. There is no escaping this fate. But I am not a fool, and I will not leave the knowledge in this book unguarded. Recent events have shown me that Herodic codes and ciphers are insufficient when the enemy might come from within our ranks. I have therefore devised new protections. My plan will require a lengthy journal, which I shall undertake as I write, trusting that I will see its conclusion before I die. But I am old, and the road is long, so let us begin. Neyrelle, fate willing, this book has found its way into your hands, and I hope to be the one who put it there. I write it for you more than anyone else, despite the terrible burden you carry. I know why you have chosen your dark path, and you must follow it where it leads. That is true for all of us. Once, I might have tried to choose your path for you, but no more. You are as aware of my failures in that as anyone, and we both know you wouldn't have listened to me. But I have faith in your goodness, and I pray your strength will prevail against the evil you hold. May our paths cross at least once more. Take care, child. Lorath.